Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. I believe we're part 22. And, yeah. So, we had a good baseball run in the last few days, y'all. So, let's look. Earlier today, we won on our, let's call it anything but one. We won, it was the Cardinals that won, so we won about $30 on that one. And then we had the San Francisco-San Diego game that got over, I don't know, an hour ago or so. And it was... what was it? 5-3. So that's 8. That's definitely over 7. So we get this back, and they owe us $100. Okay, so that's that. And then we did another anything but one, and San Diego actually won by 2. So San Francisco lost, so we did lose one of those. Okay, fine. Now we get this back, and they owe us 154. So we're just gonna go 150 because I don't care about those pennies. So now they owe us 150. So in the last few days, we won the Detroit game over 7, the Colorado game under 10. There's 2, and we won the San Francisco last night over 6.5. There's 3 in a row. The Cardinal anything but 1. There's 4 in a row. San Francisco over 7. That's 5 in a row. And then the anything but 1 on them, so that's 6-0. And that happens sometimes. It's not like, you know, I'm this big guru. It's just, you know, sometimes you pick them right. Okay? Anyway, so all this came from excess and fun. Now, what you could do is take your bet money, put it back, which is what we're going to do, but you could almost fund the last night's 300 with it. You could, but we're not. So we're going to put 200 there. We're going to put 200 here. We'll put a quarter here and a quarter there. And then we'll pocket the 10 or whatever we want to use it for. Alright, what a successful week this has been. I'm going to introduce a little roulette for the first time, and I'll share why here in a second. But I'm only going to do a ladder on black. That's it, so I don't need a table. And when I get home tomorrow after the stint, I ain't going to be able to pick and flip boards over or anything like that for a few days. So, we'll call it, let's do this. Black and red. Okay? Black, red. And I'm going to do a simple ladder on black. I like doing the dozens, which I could do. I could go first dozen, second dozen, third dozen. I could, but I'm not. I'm going to do a ladder on black. Alright, so how much do I need to bring with me to the casino tonight? Ladder on the black. Let's bring 5. Okay. hopefully we don't even need close to that. But anytime you do a ladder, boy, you just never know. And so there's $5,000. Let's go ahead and get 2,000 in black. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5,000. All right. Here's my wonderful little cheapy piece of crap. Right here. I don't know that you guys can see the number, not see the number. I think it's just easier. First of all, we'll go on black. If I just go like that, it's riding it. Black 29. So we'll win that. Alrighty. And then let's do it somewhat for real. Uh-oh, green, 0. Yucky poo-poo. Alright, let's go out with 2. I don't care. Red, 19. Oh, boy. Let's go with 3. Black, nope. Red, 36. Oh my goodness gracious. Black, 17. So we get 4. I'm down to 3. I can't spin this thing worth. You know what? Fuck this little piece of shit. Excuse me, y'all. I can't stand this little piece of shit. Now, really, I can't stand this piece of shit either. But it's bigger. I like John's wheel. Hey, John, if you're ever watching this, how much do you spend for that roulette wheel of yours? This ain't much better. Red 25. Blank. Up to 4. Oh, that was 20. It rolled out. I hate this wheel too. It was on 20 and I touched it, so that's a win. Whoops. I have to roll that slower. We'll drop down to 3. Slow. Zero. Well, this ain't playing nice. Let's go that way. Oh shit, I just threw the ball over there. I should be using my computer. I got another ball right here. Hell, that went over there under the table. Somewhere. Alright. Black 22. I have to stop this slowly. Or it just will keep running, jumping. If it ain't moving, it's a piece of shit. Black 22. There we go. Let's go down to 3. Red 12. Wow, we're just 4-3, 4-3, 4-3. That's not good. Black 11. Drop it back down to 3. Alright, now you have to be careful with this 4-3, 4-3, 4-3 stuff, because you'll get there and you won't even know it. For example, I'm up 2 right now. So, and you go, why are you doing roulette? Well, there may be a time, let's go ahead and let's follow the chop this time. Let's go 100 red. Hold on. See if we can get this last one. It's going to be red 19. Red, I don't know if you guys can see that shit or not. Red 19. Actually, I would have been to 2. I'm sorry. That would have been 3-2. Yeah, I went 4-3, 4-3, 4-3, then to 2. Okay, that's what I did. Ladder. All right. There we go. Piece of shit. Why did you do roulette? There's been times I'd go in there, blackjack's full, no end in sight, baccarat's full, crap table's full, everything is fucking full. I'm not going to play the carnival games unless I use one of these. I'll take some of this and go do 3-card poker, or they got 4-card flush, whatever. Carnival, just to see if you can get lucky. But I'm always going to use that. Or slots. I like slots too, and I'll use that. But I just wanted to do this one time just to show you. This is my least favorite game, is roulette. And so, just to show you, hey, every blue moon, you might do it. Okay? This goes back over here. Alright, so let's get my $2,000 back. Like so. That's what I brought. That's what I won. Now let's go back to the hotel, but before we do that, we have to put 300 into there. And oh, one thing, we're walking out the door. Let's do this. We're walking out the door. We got $100. I would probably take this 100, put it in slots. But since I don't want to just say, hey, I lost 100, we're going to do one bet out the door. I'm not going to do, I'm not going to burn it on one of those, although that would be terrific. I'm going to come up here to the crap table, lay it down. I can squeeze in, lay it on the field, and there we go. 6, loser. Okay, no big deal. Okay, so let's just see. We've got all our money. Let's drive home and count this stuff up, man. All right, this is the end of week 4. We put all our money back, so we're good at 50K with our Grand Master, which is right there. All right, that's intact. How much fun money are we gonna add? We're gonna add, and by the way, pocket money. I get to take that. It's pocket money while I'm at home, whatever. That's mine. That's going in my pocket. We're not even going to count it. We're going to add 400 we're going to add $500 to our fund money. Plus 500. We now have $1,125 in fund money. Okay? Now, we have our excess. Looks like we put more in excess, which is the right thing to do. You put more in excess than you do fund money. There's 100 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take some of them baseball games for that shit. But that's 8. Plus 800. $1,525 now in excess. It's getting to the point where your excess is worth something. You know, like when I go and I play, let's say I play Headless Horseman, and I only take $2,500 generically with me to do that. This is enough to cover that. This is getting worth something. This is getting worth, bigger bets in sports. This is some value now. 2,650 bucks is what's in there. 2,650 bucks. That's worth something. All right. Once you get to this particular part, especially when it gets a little bit bigger, then if you want to, you don't need to, but if you want to, you can transfer either some of this into your Grand Master. If you want to start building it up slowly over time, 50 to 60 to 70 to whatever, that's fine too. Not enough yet for me to do that, but you could. I'm just giving you different things you could do. But we're going to do week 5, and I think, unless otherwise, I'll ask you guys again. I'm going to do week 5, then go back to a 10 series. Unless you guys want me to just keep this freaking rolling. I know some of you are happy when I do this live baseball shit, live betting, just to see how it comes out. But again, there ain't something to bet on every day if you don't like it. But anyway, it goes in my pocket. And that's the end of week number 4. I'll bet you this is $1,500. Look at here. $1,500 that I got to put in my bills. Just like that. I can live another week. That's actually representing one entire month. And I put 4 of those 1,500. There was my $6,000. And obviously I had if we go back, I'm not just trying to bore you here, but if we go back to how I set up my money to start with, I'll show you. There we go. I had my mortgage, my car, my insurance, this is all of it. Cable, electric, food for the house, natural gas, garbage, that bullshit. Fuel for the car, credit cards I've got in there, which I can still use. Credit cards like anybody that works a 9 to 5, okay? And then I have $300 in miscellaneous. Go out to eat, whatever. So I've got all that covered. But then in my hotel, I had $1,600 a month worth of hotel, one of those paid by the month. I think I can get it cheaper. But there you go. Gas tootling around 5 miles back and forth, which I'd never use 100. Food 100, probably would there, but not necessarily. And then again, $200 in miscellaneous is still built into that. Okay, so we're doing well. We're gambling for a living. It's been tight sometimes. We've had a loss here, there, yonder, but we've made it back. You don't panic, and make a few good choices, you know, and life is good. Okay? Why won't that stick? Anyway, there you go. End of week 4. Tomorrow morning, I go have my stent, balloon, whatever they're going to do. Have that done, and so I'm not really sure how I'm going to feel. So I might not do nothing for a day or two. But we'll come back for week number 5. You know, in the next probably 2 days anyway. And then we'll end up how I would gamble for a living today. All right. So that's it for now. Y'all have a good night. Keep me in your thoughts tomorrow morning about 6 o'clock. And good Lord willing, we'll talk to you again soon. All right? Till the next time. Be great.